leg pain?
What are you, fucking nuts?
Get that damn screwdriver out of my hand!
You listen, you little bitch. You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish, understand?
I want you to pray to your God. I want you to pray that he comes and saves you.
Do I look like someone who cares what God thinks?
All right.
Brought my Kerr solo album.
Nice. I'm rocking the Kiss shirt. Damian's got a whole fucking blanket up there, so he's ready.
That's I dug that out of the wife's car. That's what we use on picnics, you know.
Nice.
So I can always fart on Gene.
He might sue you.
Yeah, he might charge me.
Exactly. All right, so I don't know if I should say good intro because I don't know what type of intro is going to be going on here. But welcome to a little sidebar of what an excellent day for a podcast. We're changing it up a little bit. We're not going to go full horror, although we may connect with Damian here and kind of test and take the pulse of his horror knowledge. See what type of movies he likes. Nothing. But yeah, we're going to talk some Kiss.
Yes, with our very special guest, Mr. Polska himself.
Yeah, so Damian, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
All right, so while we're recording, last I talked to Dave, he told me that The Elder was a good album. I tend to strongly disagree with that, and that that's a good, cool idea, but it would have worked a lot better, for a band that actually had some talent. Yeah, I mean, I can't take it seriously, and like none of it. Maybe like World Without Heroes as a single was okay, but like that About a Boy and Fanfare and I mean, The Oath was okay. And what was that one they did on like TV?
I was great.
No, there was another one. I was cheesy.
Oh.
Yeah, the Oath.
The life they say to thee.
Yeah, that was The Oath.
The Oath. Yeah, I mean that was all right. It sounded like it would go somewhere, but then it really didn't.
So it's
Paul's falsetto. I mean, dude.
The falsetto?
Yeah, the falsetto. But like, dude, stay in your lane. Like, you're a good singer, but that is not. No.
Why is it called Music from the Elder? Was there a movie that was going to come out, The Elder?
Gene actually came up with an idea for a movie, and this was supposed to be the soundtrack. And then when the album bombed, they kind of scratched the movie idea.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Bob Ezrin like very addicted to cocaine and like couldn't leave his house and had everything taken through messages and didn't even interact with the guys, and like they would send him tapes and he would okay it or change it and send it back, and he didn't want to leave. I think he was in Toronto because he had such a strong cocaine addiction. I mean, I lost a year of my life to that shit too. It was awesome, but I don't remember anything. A few things, but. It just.
But
like,
you didn't produce
work.
The Elder.
It's not Kiss. It doesn't work. It's not funny. It's not fun.
So Damian, I mean, let's trace it back to the roots, man. Let's go back. Let's ask some questions here. I want you to tell me that you were in New York City watching them as Wicked Lester.
No.
Before they started as Kiss. But where'd your Kiss fandom come from? When did you start getting into Kiss and start like?
Okay, so I'm going to try and make this real short. I'm Polish. I spent 5 years in Germany when I was a boy, and I came to the United States in 1991. So I first saw Kiss on a black and white VHS, and the video was All Night from Asylum.
Underrated album, too, by the way.
Yeah, it actually was a really good album.
Very good album. Who Wants to Be Lonely?
Same thing. I actually, being a drummer, I saw Eric Carr's drum set, which was ridiculously big, like, 4 bass drums and all this. So, I mean, that turned me on. They just looked like a fun band. And then, I grew up a little bit, and then I heard Unholy, and I heard Alive 3. And, Unholy definitely got my attention. Alive 3 came along, and that was okay. It was live, I had a different feel to it. And then, I started going through the early stuff, and I think after that I got double platinum, and then, it was all the classic albums, probably Destroyer. Some of them I didn't hear until a lot later. I think my favorite out of the early ones has got to be Dress to Kill. But yeah, that's kind of how I fell into them. I saw them as a kid, some time went by, and then I heard them again, and I said, let me listen to this band. I mean, obviously, like everybody else, visually they're exciting. Musically, they're okay. They're not breaking any new grounds, but they had some bangers. They had some really great songs like "Creatures of the Night," "Detroit Rock City." I mean, they were like seriously heavy songs. "Unholy."
Unholy.
It was a seriously heavy song.
So Revenge, the album Revenge got Damian into Kiss.
Yeah, somewhat.
Nice. All right. Dave, you came out of the womb a Kiss fan.
Pretty much.
You slid right into that shirt.
I wasn't given much of a choice. I was born 2 months after the first album came out. So by the time I was a sentient creature, they were blowing up. So my uncles were huge into it. My dad was more of like an oldies guy and all, but my mom's 2 brothers, they were all in with the Kiss explosion. So, and I'd say until my mid-teens, our family was just always super tight. Like we did everything together. So I was around my uncles a lot. So it was just kind of shoved down my throat. I remember going to Christmas parties and my grandparents' basement. They had it all set. It was like Studio 54 down there. It was all it was Polish fabulous. And but one of my earliest memories as far as really noticing anything was we'd be at these Christmas parties and my uncles would be playing Alive 2, and they had the album back facing out, just sitting in the corner, and there just happened to be a light shining on it, and that shot of Gene fucks me up. I mean, I was probably 4 or 5 years old at the time, and I just remember seeing this demonic looking guy with blood all over his face, but the blue was appealing. So but yeah, it was just, so up until Unmasked was the first album of theirs I ever bought. Everything before that, it was just they landed in my lap. Yeah. Like every other album, I guess someone either bought it for me. I just remember always having them. But the first one I actually went out and bought with my own allowance money was when Unmasked came out. And about that time, I kind of started tapping out. Like, I don't even remember The Elder coming out. And the next I heard anything of them was when they had the great unmasking from Lick It Up. And it wasn't until Hot in the Shade came out that I started listening to them again, and then went to Kmart and bought the entire catalog on cassette all over again. It's just been a love-hate thing ever since. And then I meet this guy, and yeah, we talk about how much we love him, yet we trashed him all day long.
Yeah, I always found myself sticking up for Kiss because, going back in high school, in the mid to late 80s for me, it was, who was into Van Halen, who was into AC/DC, Motley Crue, I was around people that, Led Zeppelin and all that. So I was always kind of the Kiss fan defending Kiss. My Kiss fandom started probably in the final makeup years, like around, 79 through 83, around that time. That same dude, Dave, that we would jump in his car and drive down Annie's Ghost Road. he was part of everything back in the day, but he was a huge Kiss fan. And we would just load into his car, and when we weren't playing, horror soundtracks, he was pulling out the cassettes, and we were just listening to every Kiss album. And my parents would never let me go to a Kiss show until Hot in the Shade. So Hot in the Shade was the first concert that I went to a Kiss. Obviously, they had the makeup off already. So for me, when the reunion came around, I think I've seen them with the makeup maybe like 4 or 5 times since they put it back on up until present day. But yeah, Kiss, just I guess, Gene, the Demon, right? My connection with horror. Just loving the, Kiss was all about the fucking stage show, man. It wasn't really about, the songs are great. They got some classic songs. They got some amazing songs that will always live on, man. But to go to a Kiss concert was to go to a fucking event.
Which is basically what they sold.
Explosions, the blood with Gene, man. It was just like, you went there for that, man. And it was one of the loudest, if not the loudest shows that I've ever been to. I still to this day, so Paul Stanley only has, I think he had an issue, right? He has like the one ear, right? So he could, so obviously he's only hearing through one ear.
Yeah, he was born with like a half an ear or something.
Yeah.
And then
So
what was it, like 80s or 90s? He finally got surgery to fix it.
Yeah.
Early 80s, either like 81, 2, or 3.
But never got hearing, right? The hearing was always, he just heard through one ear.
Yeah, he
right?
only had one ear, and then the early 80s, I guess, modern medicine and plastic surgery caught on where they were able to, give him an ear.
That would freak me out though, man. That would like to be around loud music and just have the benefit of the one ear. That would like make me a little nuts, man. I would like have anxiety that fucker's gonna go soon with all these explosions and everything.
Well, but, at least then it'd only blow out half your head.
Yeah, but
just a good half.
So what's the favorite album? What's the favorite Kiss album? What's the go-to Kiss album for you guys?
Well, I can't say Elder now. I'll get this own.
You better not.
Is the Elder though, Dave?
Nah,
is that one that you really?
I've grown an appreciation for it, but it's not my favorite. My go-to growing up was between Destroyer and, if you want to count it, Double Platinum. I remember when I got that album, and I just had it on loop constantly. I mean, over the last 10, 20 years, Hotter Than Hell and Dressed to Kill have greatly gone up on my list. Rock and Roll Over. Yeah, Creatures of the Night, I love.
Animalize was one of my favorites.
I would probably put that lower on my list.
Yeah, I loved, Thrills in the Night is, one of my favorite Kiss songs. So that album has one of my top 5. I love Thrills in the Night. And I've Had Enough is a great song as well. So burn, bitch, burn! Come on, man!
Burn, bitch, burn!
I feel we should have some Kiss music in the background when you edit this, Dave.
I'll have just the boy playing faintly in the background. Oh, the one thing I was going to say earlier, I've only seen them at one half a time live. I went with a bunch of friends, and that was, I forget what year it was, but they were co-headlining with, I think, Motley Crue. And so I went with a bunch of friends, and we went, watched Crue play. Kiss comes up, and we just got to the guitar solo. I kind of moved up further because, I was the fan. We had lawn seats, but I moved like towards the front of the lawn. Everybody else was towards the back. And then during the guitar solo, I look down and hear my buddy is texting me. He's like, "Hey man, we're halfway back to the car. We're not feeling it." And I'm like, fucking right. I'm like, all right, give me a few more minutes. And I think I milked like another song afterwards. Yeah, I remember on the drive back, the one thing that stood out, and I never really thought about it because, again, they were just there from the moment I gained any kind of consciousness in life. So it's just, especially the 70s songs, were all just ingrained in my head. But on the ride back, my buddy's explaining, he's just like, I don't know, man, I wasn't feeling it, like, and he was never like really a fan, but he was like, yeah, they weren't playing any of the hits. And it wasn't until that moment that it hit me. I'm thinking, they've had maybe 10 hits, like actual hits in their entire career. Like if you're somewhat of a fan, even just a little bit of a fan, you'll know a ton of songs. But as far as what made it on the radio and what got a lot, so. And I told him, I said, you know what?
Was it more than 10 though? I gotta believe there's more than 10.
I mean, it feels like there's more.
I mean, I Love It Loud, Shout Out Loud, Rock and Roll All Night.
I mean, legit, like to even say like to this day,
Detroit Rock City, Cold Gin, Deuce, Strutter.
Yeah, but would you say those are just like classic Kiss songs, or would you say that was actually on top 40 for more than?
Well, I mean, Kiss is never gonna, exist.
No, they did Rock and Roll All Night was on there for a long time. I don't know offhand, but I'm sure a ballad here and there. Like Forever was a big song.
Forever was a great song. I wanted Forever as my wedding song.
Till that ass clown started writing Kiss songs.
That is nothing wrong with that name,
Forever's a great song.
And you know who wrote that, right?
Who wrote Forever?
Yeah.
Who wrote it?
Michael Bolton.
Really?
Yeah, and he decided to give it to Kiss instead of...
Wait a minute. That's
right, I could see a Michael Bolton collection. How can we be lovers?
That's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. I think Michael Bolton had something to do with the writing of it, but he didn't like write the entire thing. It could have been one of these like they wrote it and he's like, oh yeah, you know, maybe I want to buy this song. Maybe you know, Genie's probably trying to sell him the fucking song, or something like that. But like everybody thinks Michael Bolton wrote it. He had something to do with it, but it was not all him.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was his song. But after I heard that, I went back and listened to the song, and you could easily hear him singing that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if Bolton would have actually put out that song, you could totally hear. Like,
yeah.
You know, those vocals are definitely in his range.
Well, just like Hard Like Woman, Sam, I mean, I can hear Rod Stewart all over that.
Yeah.
Oh, he wrote that?
No, Paul wrote it for Rod Stewart. Rod said, I don't want that shit. So he's like, all right, Peter, this song sucks. You fucking sing it.
You're the closest to his voice.
So when was their first television appearance? I think it was on...
wasn't it Gene on Mike Douglas?
I think it was Mike Douglas, right? Or maybe before that.
Not ABC in concert?
ABC's in concert, yeah. They did Nothing to Lose, Firehouse, and Black Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Diamond, another great. Beth got some airplay.
Yeah, that was probably the close.
Look at Damian. He just keeled over. No Beth for you? Peter Criss had an awesome voice, dude.
Well,
you know,
Bob Ezrin made sure he had a good voice.
Yeah.
So
Read My Body, I think, is should have been top 40 according to Dave. He told me once on the toilet.
No.
You know what's another good album? Crazy Nights, man, from '87.
I remember hearing that as being like
Reason to Live,
considered like their worst. And
really?
I think just in the last 5 years, I was just going through all their shit. You know, I just started at the beginning and just ran through all of it. And when that came up, I think I actually liked that. I would probably pick that over Animalize.
Yeah, it's Claude. I'd probably pick. Yeah, I forgot about Crazy Night. I'd probably pick Crazy. I mean, that was all
to
Hold You
too.
Was a good song. Yeah.
Like Gene was off in Hollywood doing his thing.
Yeah, he was doing fucking. What's the movie I told you to fucking see?
Runaway.
Runaway. There you go, Damian. Yes. Runaway's classic, man.
I think with Kiss is like everybody's favorite. It's what they grew up on. It's what they knew. It's what
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like with me, it was in the '90s. You know, I was born in '79, so I didn't hear any of that shit. You know, I was 6 years old when I heard All Night, and I thought the ladies were very pretty. So you know,
Papa. Let me rewind that.
Papa.
Rewind that video.
Titski. Anyway, so you know, when I heard you know them in the '90s, and they put the makeup back on, and I did get to see them when they put the makeup back on. They came to Philly, and it was actually a really good show. You know, that's the shit that I loved was the '90s, and then I went back. So, but as far as Crazy Nights, I thought that was really plastic. It was just, really was like really polished. You know, Kiss to me was a rock and roll band's drums and guitars, and to hear that much, you know.
I think that's what I like though, because I'm an '80s fan. I mean, Dave will tell you, I was born in '73, so I grew up in the '80s. I fucking love the decade of 80s.
Yeah, I mean, I was
going to say that album was '87. I mean, that was in the heart.
Yeah, that was the heart of
'80s.
You know, that was Paul's. Didn't Shocker come out in '87? Isn't that when Paul did Shocker?
It was either 87 or 88, because I know it was, because again, that Megadeth did No More Mr. Nice Guy, and that was just before So Far So Good So What came out. So yeah, it was right around there, like 87, 88.
Yeah, so I like that whole Kiss 80s thing that they had. As soon as they took off the makeup and it, like those years, that's when I really was into Kiss. And then obviously you go back and you watch Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, and I must have wore that shit out on VHS, man. Kiss Meets the fucking Phantom of the Park. Fucking Ace Frehley, man.
Gene's brother was an only child.
Oh, jeez.
Easy Cat, man. They're serious.
The fucking acting in that, man.
And they have guns.
And they were fighting themselves.
A pussycat, almost.
Oh, shit.
Oh, did you ever listen to like the audiobooks for their bios?
No.
I would definitely, this guy too. I would definitely recommend. I mean, they're all pretty good, but Paul's it's interesting. And
So what do you mean by audio books? Like just like talking about the
Well, they each, put out at least one autobiography.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I know the first one I heard was Paul's, and he actually did the audiobook for his.
Where can I find it?
YouTube's got them all.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
And then there's
check it
also, what's the channel, Damian?
Oh,
that
there's
does
a
the
very,
cartoons
very
and
funny,
all.
cartoonish kind of Kiss documentary, just the makeup years. So from 73 to like when they took the makeup off to like 83. It was called Kiss, the unofficial documentary.
And it's excerpts of each of their books, but then whoever does the videos does like animations of them, and it's pretty fucking funny.
Is it better than Kiss Exposed, where Paul Stanley opens up his room?
Now
and there's
that's
fucking
a
80
tape I
fucking
wore
women?
out.
Yeah, I watched Kiss Exposed like crazy. I think I had like 3 VHS copies of that shit.
Wow. See, I had Kiss Confidential and Extreme Close Up.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's so much shit, man.
Oh my God, they always were selling something,
Nah.
Yeah. Now Trick or Treat Studios putting out their masks, man. I saw them on when I was.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
like
Trick or Treat
the
Studios.
latex?
The latex masks. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
That
Paul,
was-
go ahead, Dave.
I was going to say though, with the Paul book, he does a whole chapter on Phantom, and I thought it was great that he, at least with this, he was honest, where he goes in saying like, oh, we were the biggest thing ever, and we agreed to do this, and figuring like, we put on a performance every night so we could act. No, we can't act. And even he admitted, he's like, well, yeah, we were awful.
What about the solo albums? What's which solo album are you going back to if you're going to listen to any? Mine's easy.
Ace all the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ace, and I really don't need to hear anything else. I heard some of Gene's. I was like, okay. I heard Paul. I was like, that's Paul, and then Peter's was just terrible.
I'm all in on Paul Stanley's solo album. I
Really?
fucking love his solo album.
It was Paul all the way.
It was
This is
Paul.
what he wanted to do.
It was Paul, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm more of a, how they say meat and potatoes. Like that's me. Guitars and drums. So
Yeah.
yeah. I thought Ace was pretty much on point. Later he claimed like, I was much more creative from those guys when I was away from those guys. I was like, really? Because it's like took you like 6 years to make a solo album after that.
Yeah. And I fucking loved Frehley's Comet.
Yeah, I had never heard much about them.
Oh, I love Frehley's Comet when Ace, kind of veered off and did his thing, Rock Soldiers.
Yeah, I heard Rock Soldiers.
Yeah.
So, are they like masturbating? Is that what that means?
I mean,
what was the other one off of that first one? In the Night?
In the Night.
In
Dolls.
the Night. Dolls. I love my dolls. You must believe me. It's plain to see. They really love me.
Oh shit! What was the other one? The other guy sang it.
Todd Howarth sang a lot of his Frehley's
Fuck.
Comet.
Oh, Something Moved.
Something Moved, man. I love Something Good. As a horror fan, Something Moved was kind of right up my alley.
Yeah.
You know that something's out there, just like that thing under your bed.
And that was what? That was like 87, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course. It was the plastic years, Damian.
Yeah.
It was my plastic years.
Sorry.
But it's
That's all good.
But it's funny because I remember listening to especially that first album as a kid, and then I also had Live Plus One, and I was so removed from it. And then what was it on? Shit.
The Shit album? Yes. That was the album.
There's a lot of those.
No, I'm drawing a blank on it. What the Revenge?
Touché, Damian.
Revenge, where they
Oh,
did
nothing. Hey,
Yeah.
shit, listen, I like Hot in the Shade just because of Boomerang at the very end, which is like so hit or miss for all fans. Like, I love that fucking song. I'm like, he plays double bass the whole time. Thank God.
Yeah, because it's just it's no, but done right.
You mean?
I like Hide Your Heart on Hot in the Shade. That was the one that kind of got that airplay.
the blatant Van Halen rip-off?
Hey, do, 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 do.
Yeah, maybe, I'd say through our entire friendship, Yeah, I don't think me and Damian ever had a conversation that didn't involve, Johnny and Tito. Like, there's always
Johnny's holding Rosa on a rooftop in the night as time stood still.
Did you ever hear Doro Pesh do her version?
The only heavy metal chicks that I listen to is Ginger and Spirit Box.
I have heard of, well,
Those two
I've heard
are
clips
good.
of them on Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the 80s there was Doro and
Doro.
she's pretty good. For an 80s.
Wasn't it Doro and Warlock for a minute?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know anything. The band I was in, Nikki liked that girl a lot.
Yeah. And I think she was the reason why I even looked into her at all. And that's when I stumbled upon that. Because I saw Ace did a version of Hide Your Heart, and then she did a version of it.
Sounded great.
How long you guys known each other for? You grew up together?
03, 04?
Yeah, 03, 04.
Okay.
What, 20 years already? Holy shit.
So yeah, I was working for my then father-in-law, and I was there about it.
All right, no one's gonna understand that besides you and me. So
it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think I was there a year, maybe two, and then this guy got hired, and I remember it kind of screwing me up a little bit. Because for whatever reason, in the introduction, it was just like, oh yeah, this is Damian. He's from Poland. And he's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, there's no accent there whatsoever.
What did you think? He thought I was gonna show up with a frickin' with a wheelbarrow full of kielbasi and jak się masz, that's what the dzień, bardzo dobrze, dziękuję. You'll fuck my sister. She's very nice. Yes, make it a sexy time.
Well, the way he made the introduction, it was almost like a warning, almost like there was going to be a language barrier or something.
Yeah. If I were smart, I would have fucking played it off.
Just smiled the whole time.
I like sex. It's nice.
It's poor. Hey, so I'm looking at the Destroyer was a good album. I'm looking at all those songs on different albums. Yeah, Detroit Rock City, King of the Nighttime World, God of Thunder, Flaming Youth, Sweet Pain, Shout It Out Loud, Beth, Do You Love Me? Some classic songs right there. Classic if you are into Kiss.
And it's funny too, going back. Well, I think I got it from Paul's book, where he was saying how Ezrin pretty much wrote that album. They came in with all these songs, and he's like, these songs are good, except for they suck. So how about if I revamp some of this, change up a few things? Did you ever hear Paul's demo version of God of Thunder?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
That's another one that's on YouTube.
It sounds like, you remember when they made Strutter, and then they made Strutter 78 with the disco beat with the quick hi-hat with the 8/16 notes on the hi. That's what God of Thunder sounded like. It was that same beat. It was like a uppity kind of chugging along, it doesn't sound anything like what it sounds like now.
And then when they went in studio, Ezrin was like, "Look, you got to slow it down," because it was upbeat. And then Ezrin told him, "Look, this sounds much. Let's go halftime, and this is definitely more of a Gene song." But if you look up on YouTube, God of Thunder, Paul's demo, that's the version he wanted on the album. And they were like, nah, maybe we should give this one to Gene. And I don't think the song would have been as huge as it was.
Now, why couldn't he do that? Now, why couldn't he do that when they did The Elder? Because it was the same producer.
Like you said, cocaine. Cocaine's a powerful drug.
He should have changed the heroin, maybe. It would have been good.
Yeah.
Another, so Kiss Killers, right, back in 82 was kind of a mishmash of all their hits, kind of a greatest hits type out. But they had two good songs that they added there, Nowhere to Run and I'm a Legend Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good.
You mean Kiss's,
those are really good, yeah.
You mean Kiss's version of Baker Street?
Yeah.
Ba, 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 da, da.
That's when Gene had short fucking hair, man. Look at Gene. Gene looked his scariest during the Revenge album. Like in that Unholy video, Gene.
Oh, yeah.
Sans makeup.
Yeah, the goatee, the evil twin.
Yeah. Psycho Circus, man. All right.
Excuse me for 1 minute.
I didn't mind Psycho Circus, man. It was a couple of good songs.
I didn't
Holy shit,
listen.
when he put that camera on, look at that.
I didn't listen to Psycho Circus until like many years later. Like I know when they put the title track, made the video and all, it was just like, okay, that's a thing. It wasn't until maybe even in the last 10 years that I actually gave it a chance, and I like it more than I like to admit.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like Psycho Circus. I mean, when it came out in '98, I was listening. Like Psycho Circus was a good song. Raise Your Glasses.
I'm 18.
I think.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, wrong one.
Cause raise your glasses, standing proud, cause we're the champions. I listened to that song after I fucking won my softball championship. Driving home, we won the Rutherford men's championship for softball that year, and I remember driving home from the field and just fucking cranking "Raise Your Glasses."
Were you hanging out the window, pumping your fist?
Oh man, I was fucking pumped. Dreamin' was another good song on Psycho Circus.
Yeah, if I remember, that was the one that, they actually ended up having to give Alice Cooper a cut because it was too much like I'm 18.
Oh.
Like if you listen to the beginning of it.
Yeah, okay.
What was the one, I think it was the last song.
Well, on the Psycho Circus album?
Yeah. It was a Gene song.
The In Your Face?
Nah. It was something like...
Journey of a Thousand Years, Dreaming.
Yeah, that one.
Journey of a Thousand Years?
Something about that song always grabbed me.
Grabbed you where?
By the balls. So I kind of, I'm not ashamed to say it. I like the Disco Kiss a little bit. Come on, man. During that
cool
time.
Guitar.
It is weird though how much that gets pushed as the disco album, and there was more rock than
there was 3 disco songs. It was
I Was Made for Loving You,
Dirty Living, and maybe Sure Knows Something. A little
Charisma.
Nah, Charisma was awesome.
Charisma.
That was huge in Mexico. Charisma was like a huge hit for him in Mexico and South America.
Yeah, isn't that why? What was it? 82? Like, what was it? Their last concert with makeup in Brazil.
That was the biggest show they ever played in Rio de Janeiro. To over 100,000 people or something like that. It was like an insane amount of kids.
Because they were just obsessed with the 79 to 82
right
era.
So, dude, I'm singing "Is That You," man. Unmasked was a good fucking. I mean, "Is That You," Shandy. So I know these are probably if you're into the rock Kiss, then this is not gonna.
Oh no, like Shandy.
Shandy.
Like that's another one. Every time
or 2 coins or
two
sides of the toilet paper to choose.
2 sides of the coin. Tomorrow, What Makes the World Go Round? Naked City.
Naked City was good.
Naked City was a real good song.
That's probably my favorite on the album.
Yeah.
But that's another one. Every time Shandy would come on, me and the Pollock here would start going, "Last Christmas, I gave you."
It sounds like George Michael. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
You gave it away this year to save you from tears. I'll give it to someone special. Yeah,
this is typically how our shows go. We'll be going off on like some gory movie and then break off in the 70s or 80s sing-alongs.
We do a lot of singing on here.
At least with this, it relates.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, we like to just break out a fucking song. It defines us. It defines me.
Yeah, speak for yourself there.
And then there's danger, danger.
All right, here's the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so
was that Creatures, right? That's Creatures?
Yep. So here's the thing. Like, I didn't like Elder for the obvious, okay? It's not really rock and roll. It's not them. It's like they're trying to do something. And then everybody's like, oh my God, Creatures of the Night. It's a good album. Sonically, it's fantastic. The drums are big and boomy. It's got that 80s sound. You know what I mean? The guitar is like really crystal clear. The levels are good. It's a good sounding, heavy ass fucking record. But the songs were not that good. I'm sorry. Creatures of the Night was great. What was after that?
Saint and Sinner.
Saint and Sinner was like,
Keep Me Coming.
Danger
Rock and Roll
was
Hell.
horrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, Danger's no.
God.
I'm a fan of
Keep
Danger.
Me Coming? I mean, like, it's like in some of that sounded like Led Zeppelin rewrites or something. The ballad was good because didn't Paul get like dumped by a really hot woman?
Oh yeah, Donna Dixon.
Donna Dixon dumped him for
Donna
freaking
Dixon.
Aykroyd.
Yep.
Is that "I Still Love You"? That's the ballad that you're
Yeah.
singing, crying. Okay.
Yeah. And I love it. That was great. And War Machine was like saved the freaking album.
Yeah, War Machine,
Simple
great
as
song.
it was.
Thank
as
you,
simple
Bryan
as it
Adams.
It was just like that was like heavy metal almost. But
That's
those
what-
songs like Saint and Sinner, Danger, like, there's some real clunkers, man.
Remember when people thought it was Knights in Satan's fucking service?
Was that it?
Knight in Satan's service. That's what they
That's
do on
fine.
Kiss was. Come on. Just stop.
And
Preachers of the Night still has some of the most complicated Kiss leads in it. That guy who played on that, Steve. I think Steve Ferris played that. He played the lead.
that's in that window where they
Yeah, I
had
think
all
it was Steve Ferris who played with like Mr. or some rock group at that time. But when Gene was talking to Alex Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen at that time, asking him to join Kiss, and he was like, "Yeah, nah, man, that's not going to work." But Eddie Van Halen heard that solo, and he goes, "Dude, why don't you get that guy?" And yeah, I tried to play that lead and a lot of the little licks in between. It's not easy, and then like not at all. Like Ace's stuff was easy. That was not.
shit.
No.
I found out I was able to play some of that stuff.
So, Love Gun, Plaster Caster, was that Gene's member?
No, she never did him.
Yeah, afterwards, yeah, the whole point of the song was like, oh yeah, she molded me up and then I fucked her, and then she was just like, oh no, I never did, Gene.
No.
Never molded him, never nothing.
I think probably the song was him trying to invite her or entice her.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, I'm so great because I'm Gene Simmons from Kiss. Come and see me. So
listen, Gene's a huge fucking horror fan, and Gene is like big time horror. He's he did a lot in that Fangoria 300th anniversary. Where
Oh, yeah?
I think it was that he wrote a little I think like a forward or something to start the magazine, or he was in Fangoria, one of them he did. But Gene's a big horror fan. But he's a fucking great business dude, man. He milked fucking Kiss for everything, man. Everything. He put Kiss on fucking everything. You got to give it to him, man. He was a
He's a
shrewd
hell of a
businessman.
businessman.
Yeah.
If you ever heard Craig Gass, the comedian, imitate him, I mean, he's perfect. And he's like, all right, I'm going to give you a date and tell me what happened on that date. March 15th, 1945. I took a lunchbox and scribed Kiss into it and sold it for $50. And I mean, that's basically what the guy did. Look, it's not Fiji, it's Kiss.
Yeah.
$60.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it fucking worked, like the marketing worked. Yeah.
As cringe as he was consistent, and he was just shameless in his marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jason Blum could take a page or two from Gene.
Oh, yeah.
A coffin, Kiss condoms, a Kiss coffin.
The credit
Yeah.
card.
The pinball machine, man. I would love to have the fucking pinball machine, man.
I actually saw one on...
How much is that fucking thing going for?
Thousands.
Yeah. I remember a while ago I saw one on Facebook Marketplace, and I didn't even look at the price because I knew unless it was more than $50, there was no way I was going.
No, that was a picture of it. That $50. That was a picture of it.
Oh, probably. Which one? It was basically a play on the Destroyer cover, wasn't it? Or no, it was was it?
One of them was. One of them was.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if they made multiples or not.
Probably. As soon as one started making money, Gene's like, we need more
Yeah.
pictures. Hey, JC, did you ever see?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Gene roast?
Oh,
No. Where can I watch that?
YouTube. Most of it's on YouTube.
Everything's
Not
on
Protect
fucking
the Road.
YouTube.
Yeah, look up Craig Gass's thing on there. He goes on this whole thing about he does like a dead-on Gene and Paul impression.
Well, Craig Gass used to come on the Howard Stern show and pretend to be Gene until one day Gene actually came on the show and Craig Gass came on the show too, and you couldn't hear the difference. And I think Gene actually liked him because he would hire him to come around and do stuff.
Wasn't the first time they were both
Gene would
on?
sit in the audience. Yeah, Gene would sit in the audience and go, that's me he's making fun of, right?
All right, yeah, there's shitload of them here. All right, I'll check some of this out.
But he was definitely a good one. Yeah, his part of the roast for Gene was fucking
Craig Gass, yeah, it's right here. It's like 6 minutes. I'll watch
Yeah,
that.
it's quick.
Yeah.
It's
And
fantastic.
And he goes through Gene and Paul explaining why Kiss is so great. That alone will change your life.
His own son roasts him on the show?
Yeah.
Probably. Well, he gave him shit. Wasn't he always giving him shit on the show when they had their reality
I've seen
show?
the show.
From what I
didn't
hear,
watch the reality show too much.
Yeah, I if I did see any of it, it was probably clips here and there. But I thought someone told me that his son fucked with him all the time, like always giving him shit. Like, oh my god, I forgot, you're Gene Simmons a Kiss.
Wow, everybody roasted fucking Gene Simmons. Danny fucking Bonaducci roasted Gene Simmons, man.
Well, he was the only guy there that was in a good band.
Holy shit. Isn't that the fucking Partridge Family, dude?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he got into boxing for 5 minutes.
Danny Bonaducci was a boxer?
Yeah, it was a long
shit.
time ago.
Oh, man.
Before all these celebs decide to get into MMA. Yeah, apparently. I'm trying to think of who it was, but I think he challenged a few people to boxing matches. And if I remember right, he didn't do well.
Yeah,
I was talking to... Damian, you going to play a little Kiss music for us in the background?
I could. I'm not plugged in, but I was just playing a little, what is that song? Almost Human.
Almost a man.
Dave, I fucking loved Deadpool Wolverine, man. I was talking to Danny C earlier today.
All right.
Fucking
I don't know if I'm going to see that at the theater just for,
loved it.
Personal hang-ups.
Yeah.
Because I should be seeing that with someone specific, but that's not an option. So I might have to suck it up and see it when I get home. The Deadpool movie.
Yeah, who's the specific person you're supposed to see that with?
He's no longer with us. Little guy. Would have been like 18 now.
I know.
Yeah. He was a fan. He was a fan, Dave. He enjoyed
he seemed to get a kick.
Yeah.
I think as far as like comedy goes, I think those were his favorite outside of Jim Carrey.
Gotcha.
So
and I understood it too. I know, I was telling Danny C. I mean, I got it. I mean, listen, every universe, right, has one of them. So there's like a million Deadpools, right? And they're all different, and they're all, so it's like and they can come in and out of the void and just show up at different places and all that. So it was easy to follow.
Yeah, because I know after the whole Thanos thing, which I know you didn't follow, but the Phase 4, they got into all this like multiverse shit. That was a big part of the one series for Loki. And apparently that was supposed to open up all this. Well, they were going to use all that as a way to get Deadpool into the MCU, into this, this official Marvel canon, not just being his own thing. But I think it was Cody Leach that was talking about it. And he was saying, like, a lot of people are like, oh, the story was shit. It's like, who the fuck goes to Deadpool for the story?
Yeah, no, it's...
You go for the wisecracks and the gore.
Exactly. Fucking, it was hilarious. I was laughing my ass off in some parts of it. The opening to that movie is fucking amazing.
I've heard a few people mention that it's the best one of the three.
It's absolutely the best. Damian, how you doing out there? What are you playing? We can't hear it.
Nah, my bad. I'm not plugged in. I just started plugging along here. I was playing...
Is that a Les Paul?
No.
I have no fucking clue what guitars.
Well, I don't like pretty guitars. I like pointy guitars.
Ah, nice.
Broken pointy guitars.
Yeah, Les Paul is what Slash plays.
That looks
big,
like sound
round...
that the band Wasp would be playing as they sang Animal,
I don't like
fuck
Wasp,
like a beast. Oh shit.
Like an animal.
So what else on Kiss? What else?
All right, how about this Carnival of Souls? Anybody give a shit?
It never did a lot for me.
No?
I don't know about Carnival of Souls.
That song was okay, but I don't remember a lot from the rest of it. Although I probably only listened to the whole album maybe 3 times.
Okay, I got it up here. Whoa, wait a minute now. Carnival of Souls, Final Sessions, Damian.
Yeah.
Master and Slave was a good song. In the Mirror, It Never Goes Away. Jungle was a good song. There was a few. Who was that? Was that Bruce Kulick? Did he play on, and what was that, Eric Singer on drums?
Yeah, Singer was there for that one.
Rest in peace, Eric Carr, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so how about this?
Way too young.
Favorite lineup, and why?
Oh, no, favorite lineup for me is always going to be the OG. As much as Peter Criss can't fucking play drums, You know, and couldn't play the songs anymore, and Ace was just fucking Ace. And him and Gene just clashed all the time. It's always going to be but I did like very close was Bruce Kulick
And Carr.
and Eric Carr when the four of them that was very, very close to the original, but I gotta lean towards the OG.
Like I might have, like, I would agree with that being my 1 and 2. I would have probably gone with Vinnie Vincent, and it sucks because I heard he was such an asshole. I can't like that lineup.
Yeah. He
but
was an
look it
asshole?
up.
Why is he an asshole?
It just sounds like he was a full-blown egomaniac.
Oh my God. What's like all I remember him is in All Hell's Breaking Loose video.
Yeah.
This little fucking scrawny little fucking
My street midget comes walking up to me one day. Hey, man.
If you're gonna be an asshole, man, you better eat some Wheaties.
I'm from the streets.
Fucking Vinnie Vincent. Vinnie Vincent Invasion, man.
Yeah.
Vinnie Vincent Invasion. Dude, wasn't there like a fucking 6 Degrees to Slaughter?
Yeah, Mark Slaughter and
Slaughter.
Dana Strum, the bass player for
They
Slaughter.
were in Vinnie Vincent's Invasion?
Yeah, and then
they left and it became,
they told Vinnie to go fuck himself and went and started Slaughter.
And then they became Slaughter and the rest is history.
Yeah.
So, yeah, half of Slaughter was in Nightmare 4.
Yeah, I'm a big Hair Nation guy, Damian. I love serious Hair Nation and just a lot of that 80s shit that I grew up with.
Yeah, I think, as far as Kiss lineups, the original was great. I mean, you can't, there's something about those first 3 albums.
Sure.
And those early appearances it was awesome. As much as I liked Eric Carr, I liked Eric Singer, man. He was like what Eric Carr did, but he was more technical, and as a drummer, I just like hearing that shit better. Also, hearing Eric Singer play with like Alice Cooper and Badlands with Jake E. Lee, he was on that album. Guy's a good freaking drummer, like all the way around. And he was actually on. I recently watched Paul's solo tour in like 1989. He got Bob Kulick to play guitar. He got Eric Singer to play drums. He had a keyboard player, and I forget who the bass player was, but it was a good band. And then Eric Singer was playing. He's playing Kiss songs, all the songs that Paul wanted to play, and Eric Singer was killing them. So that's why I got to go with Eric Singer, because he just he was technically more proficient. He had a little more groove, I thought. I mean, I know it's a matter of personal taste, but you have original lineup, and then Gene Paul, Eric, and Bruce Kulick. Kulick was like the best player they had. He was. You think he was
better than Ace?
That's a matter of opinion. I think it's like Ace had his swagger, he had his style. Kulick had the same thing, but he was technically good. He was just a better player overall. Maybe he didn't have the same kind of feel for things because he didn't get drunk. I think the whole thing with Feel is because he was fucked up and he found stuff and he did stuff that he.
I remember the Crazy Nights video where he's playing and then he's like. I think it's one of those.
And Bruce Kulick did a couple of videos on YouTube too. He did like a montage to his brother. His brother passed away recently, and Bruce talks about some classic Kiss albums that Bruce was on in the '80s. So I know you being an '80s guy, you might enjoy that. So Bruce talks about Crazy Nights. He talks about either Asylum or what else was he on? I know definitely Asylum, Crazy Nights. I don't think he did one for Hot in the Shade. I think he did one for Revenge. But it's still pretty interesting hearing like his side of the story and what makes each song click and why they were important and how they came about with song ideas and stuff like that. Like I like listening to musicians talk about it. I enjoy that. How they put shit together, how they come about with ideas and differentiate different songs and what's good and what's bad. I like hearing that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think Crazy Nights kind of brought them into the mainstream. I think that was the one that got them radio airplay. I think that was the one kind of where like you kind of the MTV, right? The MTV where you kind of like everybody started like because a lot of the songs on Crazy Nights was kind of I remember a lot of how many videos just fucking constantly playing.
And how many songs on that album had "Night" in the title? Was it like
Crazy
4
Nights,
of them? Thief in the Night.
turn on tonight. If you've been tonight, there's a lot of shit going on tonight. Reason to Live, man. Reason to Live is a fucking great song.
Yeah.
Great song. My Way.
My way on the highway.
Bang, bang you.
Ah,
No.
no.
I'm gonna bang, bang you.
What was that, up at South Park? The finger bang you? The bang?
When your walls come down.
Yeah.
I'll Fight Hell to Hold You is a really good song.
And
Really
I
good
think
song.
that was another one that like Paul admitted to. Like this is like when Bon Jovi first blew up. So he was kind of aiming for that feel.
Didn't they use Bon Jovi's producer on that? Or somebody that was very closely tied with producing Bon Jovi's sound, or
Probably.
co-producer, engineer, somebody?
But not Bob Rock.
No.
I want to hear a Bob Rock production of Kiss.
No.
Tears Are Falling. Asylum's a pretty good album too.
Yeah.
Who Wants to Be Lonely is a great underrated fucking Kiss song.
Yeah,
I'm Alive was good. The
I'm
first-
Alive is a good song.
The first track was King of the Mountain was fantastic.
King of the Mountain's good.
Yeah, that was good. I got a soft spot in my heart for All Night.
Well, of course, it was the video you rewound constantly with the ladies.
With the ladies.
Well, if you like that song, you should check out the latest episode of What an Excellent Day for a Podcast. At around the 4-minute mark.
Oh man,
that clip I sent you not too long ago.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a clip from our episode that just dropped today.
Long Legs. Long Legs, right? That dropped today.
Yeah.
So Damian, nothing horror? No
Not
interest
really.
in.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, I know I'm corny as shit. I just like horror just never really did much. I never seen any of the. I seen, what was that one movie? It came on like Channel 57 on a Sunday afternoon in like '92 one time. It was where the kids had a heavy metal record by a band called like Sacrifice or something, and they played it backwards. And when they played it backwards, the demons came alive.
Was it Trick or Treat?
Oh, Trick or Treat.
I don't know.
That had Gene Simmons in it. Trick or Treat was with Gene Simmons and Ozzy.
It was being passed.
There wasn't anybody famous in it. It was like, I forget what it was called. But yeah, I never saw the Jason movies. I never saw like any. It's just not my thing. Like I saw one movie called Bad Taste. That was like a British movie.
Oh shit!
They literally blew up a sheep with a guy.
Yeah.
Brain came out, and they put a bird brain in there. And
you know who that guy is, right? He went on to direct the Lord of the Rings movies.
Peter Jackson.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Peter Jackson got his start in horror, and then he did King Kong and Lord of the Rings. And
that guy playing with the flap in his head went on to direct with, one of the biggest trilogies ever, and yet I've never seen it.
Bad Taste, though. Kudos to you, Damian. That's an out there one.
Yeah.
for the one horror movie that you remember.
I'm trying to think of the one with the record, though, because I do remember seeing another one.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dave.
Like that.
It's going to bother me now. I got to look.
Yeah, like I said, I think the band's name was like Sacrifice or something like that. And the kids played the record backwards, and like all these demons came to like out of the earth, and they came alive or something.
And you said it was in '92. You're not sure, right?
It was like probably looked like an '80s kind of production.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when I saw it. Was like on a Saturday afternoon on like Channel 57.
It's going to bother us now.
Lived in Philly.
USA's up all night.
Rhonda Shear. Love me some Rhonda Shear. 92 was I don't know if we're going to get that on the wheel. The randomizer wheel for 1992. I don't want to talk about some of this shit. Fuck. Sleepwalkers, Candyman, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh, Ghostwatch.
Damian, I know you hate the album, but yeah, Hot in the Shade is definitely a guilty pleasure, though.
I don't hate it. That's a guilty pleasure for me. I love the shit on it.
Yeah.
Little Caesars fucking that's pretty rocking.
It's alright.
Let's go to Hot in the Shade here.
The
album cover
I
was
laugh my
fucking
ass
weird.
off when I hear, Read My Body. And I can play the drum beat in the beginning. I can play it. Okay? And then
oh my god.
Love's like a slap in the face. I mean, that song's a slap in the face.
Holy shit.
Throw the hot dogs on me. And
I wasn't born with a silver spoon. Whoa.
The streets giveth, and the streets take it away.
Love Me to Hate You.
That sounds like a William Friedkin movie.
I can play it.
King of Hearts. Ding, 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 ding. King of Hearts is a good.
I like that's my King of Farts. You know, I like to, put it that way.
Read My Body. Oh my God.
So fucking bad.
Yeah, I think Rise to It was my reintroduction to Kiss. And then Hide Your Heart came out, and then everybody forgot about it.
Yeah, Betrayed was good. You know, good Gene song.
What album was Hide Your Heart?
Hot in the Shade.
Hot in the Shade, yeah. Third song. Third or fourth song? I think it was the third, though.
I'm not seeing it on this fucking...
Did they pull it?
Dude, it's not. Rise to It, Betrayed, Prisoner of Love, Read My Body, Love's a Slap in the Face, Forever, Silver Spoon, Cadillac Dreams, King of Hearts, The Street Giveth and the Street Taketh Away, You Love Me, Girl, You Love Me to Hate You. Yeah, I can't even get that fucking time. Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell, Little Caesar, and Boomerang. Where's Hide Your Heart?
It's on there.
It's not on this. If you go on kissonline.com, and it's got all their music, all their media, and you can look at all the songs on each album.
Huh.
Go Hide Your Heart here. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's, like I said, I think it's like the third song. If not, then it's the fourth.
Yeah.
It's go kissonline.com.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Rise to It, Betrayed, and then that one.
Yeah, it's not here.
Uh-oh. Then maybe somebody's suing them.
Johnny's holding Rosa on the rooftop of the night.
His fate was sealed.
They didn't hear him coming until he had them both in sight. You could feel a chill. The shot rang out like thunder and the blood was on her hands. With nothing won. When someone lies there dying, I finally understand. Whoa.
And then Gene
We got a fucking jam. Let's go. Get that fucking guitar going.
Yeah, fucking Rosa. Yeah, what was it? Little Caesar. That was one I didn't really pay attention to for the longest time.
Pizza.
Yeah. I think that's why I was just associated it's probably like a jingle sounding thing. But no, that was probably Cars' heaviest song.
Smashes, thrashes, and hits.
No.
Let's put the X in sex.
Baby, let's.
You make me rock hard.
Yeah, they were.
These fucking songs.
They weren't
Paul
beating around
came
the
up with
bush
those
on that
fucking
one.
names. There's a version of Detroit Rock City, and I don't know. I think it was. They played it on Exposed.
Okay.
And it was different the way. I'm trying to sing it in.
Well, I know Double Platinum and Smashes Thrashes each had a slightly different version.
Yeah, he's like, I feel uptight on Saturday night. 9 o'clock. The radio's the only light. It was a different version of it, and it was fucking great, man. It's on Exposed. It's on Exposed. That's where I first heard it. It was a concert. I forget where it was, but that fucking. I gotta go to YouTube now.
Yeah. Now I'll have to go and look up the other versions of it, because, like I said, I know for Double Platinum, I think with both of those albums, they actually went and re-recorded the songs.
So you guys actually listen to like Monster and like Psycho Circus and all that shit?
I forgot.
Yeah.
Really?
Psycho Circus I oddly like. I mean, it I guess, for lack of a better word, the cringe factor of some of that 70s stuff. I'll be right back. I got to turn something off.
It's going to bother me now. I got to find this Detroit Rock City version.
What version are you speaking of?
It's the one that he played in Kiss Exposed.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know that.
So, and it was a concert, I think, in 81. Fuck, it's going to bother me now. I can't stop until I...
And had
concert they played in 81. Where would they play a concert in 81? That's when they did The Elder.
Yeah,
right?
I thought they
went to Australia.
They
did Unmasked. They went to Australia. They came back. They did The Elder. They did a couple TV appearances, but like, where would they have played?
Yeah.
Does anybody have a Kiss Exposed? Does anybody have it?
I do own it. I think I might know where my VHS is.
Does it still?
You got your VCR working?
I actually still have 2 VCRs.
Yeah, call Danny. He's got like fucking 8 VCRs because allegedly...
Yeah, allegedly...
he recorded every fucking thing that was at his video store he worked at.
Yeah, well, I have an alleged copy of it, so... that I think I rented from his video store.
Kiss Exposed. All right, wait. Here we go. We might get lucky here. Nope.
Well, you work on that. We can start wrapping things up.
Yeah. This was I'm gonna have to find it and then I'll sing it on another episode.
What's that? The Detroit
Rock City, yeah.
Okay.
So
If you get a chance, find Exposed and take a listen to that. That's the best fucking version of it.
if y'all want to do this again, maybe we should get like an actual topic, or if y'all doing your little, a horror movie thing, send me the horror movie, and maybe y'all can do like a little segment of like, here's a non-horror kind of fan, and I piss on everything. I've been called the critic. You ever see a History of the World movie? And then, the thing, like the invention of art, and then with the invention of art is the first critic, and the guy goes up and he pisses on it. So I've been called the critic.
So you piss on everything. So you're the critic. So what we should do is we should.
I'm like R. Kelly.
Yeah, we should give you horror movies that either we all really like, and then see how you're going to piss on it and critique it. We'll have to have you on as a guest, Damian, and we'll feed you a little horror, and then you come on the show and you piss on it. You piss in our Cheerios.
Yeah.
He'll shit on our house.
You shit on our house and piss in our Cheerios. So, Damian,
Yes, sir.
do you know what that is right there?
What?
That head with the spider legs? Do you know what movie that is? John Carpenter's The Thing.
I heard of that.
Right? So the head came off the table and it sprouted legs, and then it walked and it said the famous line, Dave?
Wait, what?
What'd it say?
I spaced out for a second because I
Saw
was
something shiny.
I thought I saw
he's
the clown twitch.
Oh shit. So the head, right? Norris's head comes off the table, it sprouts legs, and Palmer says, what? Oh jeez.
Oh my god. Oh,
Get the
shit.
fucking horror police here. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And I mean, that's what he said. I'm saying it for this here too. I put you on the spot, Dave. That's.
I really fucking dropped the ball there.
Yeah, you remember it though when Palmer sees the head, right? Well, he's like, "You got to be fucking kidding me."
Yeah, no, because the whole time I got stuck in my head. There's one thing I was gonna say. Why don't you show him Chucky and see if he could guess it out?
Oh
or figure it out.
Okay. What's this tattoo?
Do you know who that girl is?
Oh, is that lady suck cocks in hell? That exorcist thing?
That is the lady that sucks cocks. That's the Exorcist. That's the Exorcist.
He
I
went
mean,
somewhere.
like, I know the basics from other movies as
Like the
iconic
iconic image.
I love that. I showed him this and he says, the lady that sucks cocks in hell. Oh man, David, that's great.
Where were you when that other person hit you up?
Oh, well, when they said it, yeah, I forget. I think it might have been at the Hell House event.
Okay.
It might have been someone looked at my arm and they said, "Wow, is that Chucky?" And I'm like,
you know who Chucky is, right?
yeah, it's
The
like,
doll?
What?
yeah.
I don't know anything, and I know that.
It was like the worst thing that you could ever say to me.
Yeah, because that's kind of his favorite movie.
Yeah, The Exorcist is, I mean, my whole arm is fucking Exorcist.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, when they said, it was just like, oh.
Someone like, isn't that Chucky? And I'm
It's
pretty
like,
sure there
you
was
call
almost
this Chucky, I'm taking your fucking horror card. Mine. You don't get it back. Damian, it's been real, man.
Nice meeting you, John. Dave.
Pleasure meeting
Always
you,
a
my
pleasure.
friend.
Yeah, it's fun.
We'll do this again. I want to talk about I wanted to get into like drummers and like Dream Theater. Some great drummers that you might have known. But since you were a drummer yourself, right?
Yeah, not a good one, but I once was.
I'm sure you're better than us.
Nah, I don't know about that. Yeah, Blake them.
He's got a fucking electric drum. He's like Animal.
All right, guys.
All right, Damian. Take care, buddy.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We'll have you on again.
Listening to What an Excellent Day for a Podcast, where we use the number 4 to save you time. Check out our entire catalog at excellentdayforapodcast.com. Also on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, and everywhere else you listen to podcasts. Have a question? Email us at excellentdayforapodcast@gmail.com.
But guys, I want to interact on social media.
Excellent.
See what we did there?
Follow us on Twitter at ExcellentDay4A. Otherwise, search for What an Excellent Day for a Podcast to get our Facebook page, our group page, Instagram, YouTube, and our newly launched Twitch channel. Come say hello, share them all,